Did you know that the Piper M700 Fury, priced at a cool $5 million, has a hidden feature that pilots absolutely love? Imagine a jet that combines luxury with high-performance capabilities, all wrapped in a sleek design that screams elegance. Today, we're diving deep into the new Piper M700 Fury, exploring its cutting-edge avionics, its plush interior, and uncovering why it's become the latest obsession among aviation enthusiasts. Stick around because you don't want to miss what makes this aircraft truly extraordinary. Cabin. When you step inside, the cabin is made to be comfortable and roomy enough for up to 5 people, plus the pilot. The design of the inside makes the most of every inch of space, giving passengers more legroom and headroom than you'd expect from an airplane in this class. The M700 Fury puts a lot of emphasis on customization and individualization. Piper gives owners a choice of interior design schemes and layouts so they can make the cabin fit their needs and preferences. The plane will have at least 6 different color schemes inside. Inside these luxurious cars, you can choose from a variety of color schemes and high-quality leather. You can also change the color of the outside paintwork. Piper's dedication to luxury and attention to detail can be seen in the way the M700 is made. The seats are made of high-quality leather and are comfortable for both short and long flights. Each seat can be adjusted all the way, and there are executive tables and personal storage spaces in the cabin. Lighting and atmosphere are carefully planned to make the experience better for passengers. LED lighting that can be dimmed lets passengers make the cabin temperature and atmosphere just right for them. And the windows are placed to let in as much natural light as possible and give passengers breathtaking views during the flight. But they also have shades that you can use to block out light and keep your privacy. There are USB charging ports in easy-to-reach places, and the advanced climate control system keeps the cabin at a maximum differential of 5.5 psi. Piper has worked hard to improve a very important part of the cabin: noise reduction. The M700 uses soundproofing materials and design methods that cut down on engine and aerodynamic noise by a large amount. Lastly, the M700 can hold the same amount of stuff as the M600. The luggage space will be able to hold 45 kilograms, or 100 pounds. Now it's time to go into the cockpit. Cockpit. There is a touchscreen-controlled glass flight deck, a GFC 700 digital autopilot, and a GWX 75 weather radar on the M700 Fury. It also has Garmin's G3000 avionics system. The Fury comes with the Halo safety system as standard. It has Garmin's Autoland technology, which was first certified in the M600. Up front, you can set up the screens to show anything you want. For example, you can have full-screen PFDs on the left and right with traffic and map overlays. Or you can have a split screen on all 3 screens with big versions of pages like the engine indication system, weather, and terrain. There are a lot of safety features for both the air and the ground in the Piper Halo system. The cutting-edge system protects against overbanking, underspeed, overspeed, and emergency descent. It also has a pressurization system that is controlled digitally. The best thing about Halo is that it comes with Garmin Autoland. There is a guarded button on the panel that passengers are supposed to press to start the sequence. However, the pilot can also use that button to start the sequence. Or, if the pilot is not responding, the plane can start Autoland itself. Autoland's algorithm looks at runway length, time, wind, fuel, weather, and glide route to find the best airport for landing. It does this by controlling the plane's descent, navigation, avoiding weather and terrain, gear extension, flight into known icing, flaps, braking, and all communication with air traffic control. ATC and passengers are told where the plane is and when it is expected to land. As soon as the plane hits the runway, its brakes will kick in and stop it completely. It will be safe for people to get off the plane after the engine is turned off. It's even better now that hypoxia recognition is built into the emergency descent mode. When the autopilot is turned on above 14,000 feet while the pilot is being watched, if the pilot doesn't respond to the system's commands, EDM will bring the plane below 14,000 feet. After that descent, if the pilot doesn't respond again after a certain amount of time, the system will start the Autoland sequence. The M700 comes with the Garmin GWX 75 as standard, and the Garmin GWX 8000 enhancement package can be added as an extra. The owner of the GWX 8000 can use it as a radar for large aircraft. Storm optics is one of its most important features. Piper has had ground clutter suppression and turbulence detection since the GWX-75 came out, but the GWX-8000 is the first to have an auto mode and volumetric scanning. The volumetric scanning also has zero blind range, which means that returns are stored in the system's memory and shown on the screen until they are almost 0 nautical miles away. It also has advanced ground clutter suppression and advanced turbulence detection. When you put the GWX-8000 into auto mode, it starts the three-dimensional volumetric scanning and adjusts the antenna sweep automatically to make a picture of the scanned volume. Garmin's PlaneSync technology will still be in the M700. This technology includes a 4G LTE cellular and Wi-Fi data link that lets new avionics features make an aircraft owner's activities easier before and after a flight. Piper is the first company to offer Garmin's remote aircraft status feature. Officials from Piper said that PlaneSync technology can also download databases wirelessly even when the plane is turned off and the owner is not near it. Halo also has Garmin's electronic stability and protection, synthetic vision, safe taxi, terminal traffic to connect with ADS-B-equipped planes and vehicles on the ground, Surface Watch to help you find the runway before takeoff and the ramp after landing, Flight Stream 510 to connect your phone to the plane via Bluetooth, and an auto throttle system. Before we get into the performance of this amazing airplane, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more amazing videos in the world of luxury. Engine and performance. Now let's talk about the engine, how well it works and how it flies. The Pratt & Whitney PT6A-52A engine, which gives the M700 Fury its top cruise speed of 301 knots, is the heart of its performance. As an improvement over the PT6A-42A engine used in the M600, this one gives the plane a lot more power, which helps explain its impressive performance numbers. The PT6A-52 is known for being reliable and efficient, and the M700 should be able to keep its maximum takeoff weight of 6,000 pounds, 2,720 kilograms, and useful load of 2,220 pounds, 17 kilograms. The distance it needs to take off over a 50-foot obstacle is only 1,994 feet, or 68 meters, at sea level on a normal day, which is 24% less than the M600. The plane's departure climb rate is also very impressive. It can reach a top speed of 3,430 feet per minute, which is 1,045 meters, and 250 feet per minute, or 625 meters, at full takeoff weight, which is 32% faster than its predecessor. The M700 can also reach FL 250 in just 13.9 minutes, fly 34 nautical miles, and use 97 pounds of fuel, which is 25% to 35% more efficient and perform better than the M600. It can go as high as 30,000 feet, 9,150 meters, and it can hold up to 260 gallons, 984 liters of fuel. At its fastest cruise speed of 301 knots, the plane can go 1,150 nautical miles, which is 2,130 kilometers. At a normal cruise speed, it can go an extra 1,424 nautical miles, which is 2,637 kilometers. And at its fastest, it can go 1,852 nautical miles, which is 3,430 kilometers. Landing performance has also been greatly improved. The M700 has up to a 26% lower ground roll than the M600, and it can land from 1,950 feet, 595 meters, away. This shows that the aircraft is safer and more useful in a variety of operational situations. These performance metrics show that the M700 is one of the best single-engine turboprops on the market. It has a great mix of speed, efficiency, and operational flexibility. Costs. Let's talk about how much it costs now. In order to buy a new Piper M700 Fury, you have to pay at least $4.1 million, not including any options. The annual fixed cost is about $100,000 to $150,000, and the hourly operating cost is about $800 to $1,200.